Yes, then the people. We're here in Newbury, Berkshire. Look at this awful parking here. From the police station. Been here before. Spoke to an inspector who was very professional. Ages ago. Commented on the parking then, but there's no real solution because their main road, their way out, goes onto a one-way, 20-mile-an-hour local street, which in itself has poor parking for the residents. So the police station, people that work here, have to park like this, look. It is what it is, apparently. We do have the drone in the bag, but it's quite windy. So, not sure how that's going to go. If it's going to go at all. But we'll see. When it calms down a little bit, we might be able to quickly get the drone up. Please turn your mobile phones off whilst you're at the counter. See how the drone's looking. Camera's clean. Huh. TVP here, Thames Valley Police.
Hello.
All right, I've got a drone.
You've got a drone?
I want to take it over.
Take it over where, sorry?
Over station.
Let me just check.
I'm just letting you know.
Do that. One moment. I'll be back.
No worries. Yeah, she's gone out to check something.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
You're not all together, are you?
Nope.
Okay. One of my colleagues is going to come out and have a chat with you.
Right.
Yeah. I did have a few questions, but he can ask them.
Go on.
Do you know how heavy it is?
Yep.
The drone?
Yep.
How heavy is it?
Is that 2 questions? Go on, so you want to know how heavy it is, and what else? And I'll let you know if I can answer them.
What's the filming for? That's it, really.
Just to check condition of the station, check what you've got in the backyard, cars, anything I can't see from here. Be nosy, really.
Alright. And then how heavy?
And then publish the video, if it's interesting. That's it. If it's interesting. If it's boring, no point.
No, exactly. You won't get the engagement, will you?
No, I mean if there's like some action going on.
To be fair, there's never any action.
It's a police station.
My colleague will come out,
All right, cool.
and then
I'm going to wait out there.
you'll just be out there, yeah?
Yeah, yeah. All right, thanks. Oh, we're going to wait out here. It's quite windy. I'm not sure we're going to get the drone up at all. The way this wind's going on. Oh, is that an inspector or a sergeant? Oh, you for me? Hello, mate,
Yeah,
you right?
how you doing? You all right?
Yeah, good.
I
didn't want to-
drone.
Yeah, go on.
Just wondered, you're absolutely entitled to fly in a lot of places. Just wondered what size it is. Because there's different
What size?
rules with weight
Yeah, yeah.
and height ceilings and all that sort of stuff. So in theory, don't have a problem with it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah.
It's pretty boring back there. But,
What's that, sorry?
It's pretty boring back there, but
Is it?
in theory, I don't have a problem with it. But what type
Cool.
of drone is it? Do you mind me asking? Like weight-wise?
249.
249. Okay, so
Yeah.
it's 1 gram under. Cool. Are you going to be piloting it from within line of sight? Or are you going to?
Yes. You have to, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's quite windy, so I'm going to hold off. But
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm not going to say that, because obviously there's a lot of officers out of the nick at the moment who aren't going to be aware of what they're doing. So
they're out, you say?
Yeah, yeah.
Right, got ya.
Who are doing other things, who might then come back and go, what are you doing?
Right, so I can tell them.
Do you have an operator's license for it as well?
ID.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, have to show it you, but not give it you. Makes
No,
sense?
I don't want to keep it.
There you go.
That's fine.
Folded it on purpose because I had some, not officers, but other people trying to photograph it and stuff, you know?
I don't need to do that, it's absolutely
Yeah.
fine. I'm genuinely just out of interest.
Yeah, go on.
YouTube auditing,
Along that line.
yeah, cool.
Drone.
But like drone,
More-
people who are interested in drone stuff.
Yeah.
As opposed to auditing.
Pretty much, because from above, things look different, don't they?
Yeah, cool.
Do you know the river here, does it flood? Or is it, because the canal, it can't really, can it?
It has done, but further down that way. And it burst
Right.
its banks a few years ago, but no, they can regulate the height of it because it's a canal.
Out here never floods, does it? I don't think. Oh, okay.
This bit hasn't, not for a long time, but if you go down Greenham Mill, so the next one down,
Yeah.
it's flooded down there.
Oh, is it?
It's not flooded out at the moment because it's come down.
Right.
But no, this is okay.
Just curious, because I see the river and the canal join up. So I wasn't sure whether that's regulated to allow the river not to come up.
So it is, there's a weir, in fact you'll probably see it on your drone later. At the back of the nick,
Yeah.
there's a blue fence. And there's a new like eco-friendly building which is like a canoe club. Opposite that there's a big weir
Right.
that kind of that has all the runoff that
So that-
joins into the
right.
river. So
Okay.
the canal splits off there and that kind of levels it out.
Yeah, yeah.
Sadly, some poor kid died there actually not that long ago. When it was high, they went into the water there, which is a real pretty
Down
sad.
there, the canal's like flowing
Yeah,
from the river, right?
yeah.
I've-
It's to do with the weir. I don't really
just curious.
Yeah.
From above, sometimes we look at things and go, wow.
Yeah,
that's-
yeah. I
that's,
mean, it's quite a current there because of the weir, I think. And when it's high, it just kicks out.
Oh, I've got, yeah.
Was a problem. But yeah, you can crack on and do it. Just obviously, it's an operational police station. There's going to be people in and out of the building.
Yeah.
Don't drop it on their heads.
I can't do that, no.
No, apparently not. No. Other than that, yeah, carry on. Just
Cool. I like to give heads up in case.
Well, yeah, in case
there's a problem.
Go a bit twitchy, but no, there's nothing wrong with that.
Great.
I don't know. It depends where you want to do it from. So, lay of the land, right? Anything beyond the barrier.
Yeah.
Is authorised people only. However, there's a public footpath that cuts left. That goes
Seen that, yeah.
Yeah. So that's a public right of way left, kind of through the car park.
Yep.
That goes down towards Sainsbury's. So you've got that bit you can sort of go on. Anything out here.
This is police property out here, isn't it? Well,
it is.
Not police.
This is publicly accessible, so this bit is fine. Just don't go beyond the barrier. And the yard. So if you go up here,
yeah,
and over the building, there's a custody block at the back, which is part of that. The main yard is kind of there.
Right. What are they doing there?
You know what? I don't know. It used to be a courtroom. It used to be Newbury Magistrates Courts, and they knocked it down.
Oh dear.
Which is a real pain in the ass for us, frankly.
Can't you build on it? Can't you make it like a luxury cafe for you guys or something?
That'd be nice. That'd be nice.
Or a helipad or something? No?
I don't know. It's not owned by us anymore.
Oh right, okay.
So it's been like that for ages. I mean, in Newbury, they've probably got flats on it. That's what they normally do. But I don't know. It looks a bit scruffy, doesn't it?
Have you been on the radio today? Random question. Would you hear the ongoings or not?
As in,
if something happened.
So no, I've been on.
You wouldn't pick up on it
because I was at a funeral today, which is why I don't normally dress like this. I normally wear operational gear, but I was at a funeral earlier today. So yeah.
Sorry to hear, mate.
That's okay. That's all right.
I had one 3 weeks back. So.
Sorry, yeah, that's right. It sucks. But no, so I wasn't doing that. So I haven't really had the radio on at all today.
No, I just saw loads of cars in the town earlier by the job centre. I just wondered what had happened, but you wouldn't know. So
I wouldn't know today. Obviously, normally I would. But
yeah. So what's your obviously from a video, it's interesting, right? Yeah. What's your
my job?
Yeah, what do you do?
So I'm an ICR sergeant, so I've got a response team. I say I'm not really doing that today, but we've got a response team of about, I think it's 22. Not that they're all ever in at any one time, but 22 PCs. So I supervise them, and we do all the 9 stuff.
All the what stuff? Sorry.
All the blue stuff. So all the 999.
Oh, 99. Got you.
So that ranges anything from old lady falling over to murder.
So response.
Yeah. So literally everything. And I supervise them, supervise their investigations.
Do you get calls in about cameras on 999?
About
cameras?
Not on, well, I hope not on 999 because that would be a bit awkward.
Because I've filmed places in the past, and we've had 999 response turn up and say yes, it came on a grade 1. I just wondered what your take was, whether you've had it.
My take on that would be I'm not, because obviously yes we're trained, but every time we drive on blues, it's a risk, isn't it, to the public and us.
They've said what they've said on the phone, haven't they? To
normally get us there.
You can't not do it.
I'm not. Yeah, but I don't believe in going on. You know, going to drive 100 miles an hour to have some dude filming some
guy filming the building kind of thing. You know.
No. I think sometimes it's worth coming and checking out. When you've got a good attitude, you're professional, you know what you're doing, and you know the rules. There are other people, other auditors on YouTube who don't behave.
Push it.
In a similar fashion, and I think, you know what? I'll put it on the flip side of that. There's officers who don't behave in the right way either, which is partly why I guess the auditors exist. But I think if people are chill with us, we're chill with them, and it's a weird one, police movies, because it's not like that front office is publicly accessible. You can go in there.
Yeah.
Technically, you can film in there.
Yeah.
People don't like it very much, but you can.
That's it, isn't it?
Similarly, with just stuff in public in general, people have this weird idea that and you have police officers unfortunately being caught out on YouTube going, "You can't film me." You can. Like you've got a body camera.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have one right now, but I mean, normally so do I. If I can film you, why can't you film me? Certainly in a public place, you absolutely can. What you then choose to do is up to you.
I do a lot of sites with security normally. Yeah. I try not to deal with police, just because you get the officer that will be a bit of a tyrant now and then, and there's always a risk that we'll have our kit seized wrongly, but it'll still be seized.
Yeah.
And then it's.
Have you had that then?
No.
Yeah.
No.
So I know some auditors, you see them, they get turned over and the terrorism act and certain things whilst they're on sort of stuff.
That's not too bad if that happens, because you're just detained and essentially.
You're detained, searched, and then let go. But I mean, I don't understand what seizing your equipment. You have to have a bloody good reason.
I think because the drone. I think I've been worried that if I just start doing police stations a bit more, you'll have one officer that will just come out and be like, "I'm taking the drone." Just because he knows it will just piss you off.
Yeah,
you know?
But I mean, that officer has then got to further down the line when you make a complaint justify what power he sees it under. And I can guarantee you that like drone law is so complicated that most, and this isn't criticism, but it's complicated and it's new.
It is.
So a lot of officers, if you said what
It's confusing for anybody.
It's confusing for the people who operate the drone, let alone police officers. And, you know, most police officers, if you said what power are you using to seize that drone, they go, oh, which is why they shouldn't do it. I know there's rules about, again, height ceilings and weight limits, and
so 120 meters is like any drone in the UK. I think it's pretty much worldwide. Is the law is 120 meters, 400 foot.
And what's the rules over? Because again, you'll know about than I do. Effectively flying over like people's heads in crowded areas and things like that.
So this is what I think it is. Under 250 gram drone, you can do what you like. Granted, if I'm flying like that far above you, it's reckless and it's not good, and I shouldn't do it.
But you're not going to injure anyone with that, really, are you?
Not really.
Yeah,
The wings come sharp if you catch them when they're going.
I mean,
over that weight, it's 50 meters, I think.
Yeah. So I mean, I know we've got big ones that we use for public order.
Yeah.
I'm a public order officer as well. They're quite sizable.
They'd hurt, wouldn't they?
Yes. And I know that there's a limit as to how low we can come down to the crowds with that, and that's pretty high.
I think it's 50 meters with people, isn't it?
Probably. That's you know better.
I think it's 50 meters. I'm not sure because I don't fly that size drone,
Yeah.
but I think.
That's quite impressive. So we've got a drone unit now. So
have you?
Entire drone unit, which is Southampton. Do you know that? Our like force training centre.
Where's that? Sorry.
It's Southampton. It's our force training centre. So they've got
horse training centre. Force training.
Force training centre.
TV. I've been to a TVP college. Not that one, no. I'm not sure even where that is.
Yeah, so Southampton isn't that far away. It's 15 miles down the A4, like big posh White House.
Maybe,
but I mean, there's some of the drone units do stuff around there, but they're spread out across the force, and we've got drones from that sort of size, like little Mavic ones, to then these massive.
I saw one like that from a policeman once, and it was
we've got one that's probably big as that. Like
really?
That massive thing, yeah.
It's like a helicopter.
Well, it's used to replace it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tens of thousands of pounds to put in the air for however long.
What's that place called? I want to Google map it. And
Southampton, it's a police training centre.
Southampton,
so SUL.
SUL. Southampton.
Yeah.
Don't think I've been there. As I say, I tend to avoid police. Just.
I mean, like this, the drone team. I mean, they're spread out all over the place, so you're not going to go there and suddenly magically see a load of people piloting drones. But when they do the courses, they do them from there.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I know there's a bunch of them that have got licenses to do higher, further.
Yeah.
Which is quite cool.
Do you think that officers should have training on stuff so that when they come out and kick off, they know their rights? You know?
Yeah, absolutely. I think if we're doing, if we're taking any action against a civilian pilot, operator, yeah, because why? I think we can come across a bit hypocritical sometimes if we do stuff and we don't know what we're talking about. Because then how are people ever going to have like faith and confidence in what we're doing if we're making up as we go along?
I think if you're wrong though,
if I don't know something, I'm quite happy to go.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If it's important, I'll go and find out. But I think some people get their backs up.
I was up at Burton.
I do know. But in the Midlands.
Burton, yeah. I think it's up there, isn't it? Staffordshire.
Yeah. I've got a cousin in Midlands.
Flew over, and sergeant came out, plain clothes though, mad, like crazy. Get that drone down now. I'm seizing it, or give me ID, or I'm seizing it. And all the officers around him, like PCs, they knew it was fine.
Awkward, isn't it?
So they were just like, didn't say anything, walked off a bit, left him to just dig the hole, you know.
From the guy who's got it wrong. Yeah.
And then drone officer turned up.
Yeah.
And he was sound. He knew obviously everything about the drone.
Well, they're interested in them and they've got them themselves, aren't they? So
yeah, he was fanatic. Yeah.
No, you do your thing. Like I say, you may get. I mean, I'll put a note across the radio to let people know you're doing it. So you shouldn't get bothered when you're doing it. I mean, again, it is the wind.
I'm not sure yet.
As and when you do, mate, don't worry about it.
Cool. Great, mate.
If this is still open, because it's not open all the time anymore, it's entirely up to you. But stick your head in and say, I'm going to put it up now, just so we know, so I can tell the officers to chill out and not to worry about it.
It's better if they don't chill out. It's more of a natural.
Video.
No, because you've been sound. Yeah. No one's told you to be sound. But you might get another officer drive in and he might ask a few other questions, which he's entitled to do. Yeah. And it's a natural then.
No, fair enough.
Hopefully no one comes out and puts me on the floor.
No. I will put a note out over the radio.
You do what you want to do,
yeah. You're doing it.
Yeah.
It makes sense to do that, because there will be some people who are, what the hell's going on here? but no one's going to come out and deck you. Or anything like that. All right, have a good time.
Yeah, thanks for being professional, buddy.
That's all right, no worries, and thank you for being the same.
That's all right. You have a good day.
And you, mate. Cheers.
Cheers. Well, we've got a positive, very positive reaction. Just wanted to compare to Burton. We all know what happened at Burton. I just thought I'd show people the differences of, you go to a different police station, and this is TVP, Thames Valley Police. Go to a different police station and obviously you get different reaction. Very professional sergeant. Unlike the one at Burton. So, Newbury Police Station. I think it's going to be too windy. But we can have a quick look from here, can't we? There's the canal. And the weir is just behind there, and you've got the river as well. More car going in. Yeah, there's the canal. There's the weir. Got another marked car going in. Might go and have a quick look at that river. It looks pretty pretty interesting. Got two canals, is it, there? Yeah. Yeah, bad weather today, guys. We're not going to stay up in the air very long. I just thought we'd try, and if we can't do it, we can't do it. I'm monitoring the wind constantly here. Let's have a little look along here. I'm going to walk along with my drone. Just to get a better view of the police station from along here, probably. So I'm literally directly beneath my drone at the moment, on the path. Probably hear it actually. Haha. Pretty bad weather here now. They're watching me there. Not sure whether that's a lady that knows about the drone or not, but she was watching. So far we're okay, but it's not going to stay up very long. There's the top of the building. Get what we can while we can. It's gone calm for a second now. So that used to be the court there, Magistrates Court. It's been knocked down, it's been knocked down for a while. Crossover and go on this public path officer told me about, just so I'm as close to the drone as possible. There we go, got a shot of the backyard there. Someone leaving. Got a Thames Valley riot van there, look. Looks pretty old, that one. And look at the spikes to get into that backyard, or out of that backyard even, should I say. No idea why you'd want to go in. The wind's picking up again. I have to come down, I think, in a second. I dare go over the yard because if anything did happen, last thing I want is the drone in a police backyard. That would be a disaster. But there it is, look. Thames Valley Police, Newbury. The same police force that we met at the college, if you remember. The drone officer. And that's it, guys. See if we get any marked cars coming in while we're just there. And again, I've just walked down, so I'm directly underneath the drone now. I mean, it's pretty windy, but the drone's not moving around at all, so it must be a little bit calmer on that level where I am right now. I'm not very high, 11 meters, so get up a bit higher here. Let's have a little look. So, very secure building, police station. Here in Newbury, Berkshire. Shame we can't really go any higher. But look at the water in that canal there. Couple of birds up there. Let's just drop out of the way of those birds in case. Yeah, look at the turbulent water in the canal. Oh, we've got a marked car coming out. Let's watch this one coming out and we're going to get the drone back, I think. Now these guys should be aware of the drone. They've been told on radio, right? There we go. And as you can see, it's a one-way system there. Well, one-way street, should I say. Which is a pain in the ass for the police on blue lights, really.